First, let me just say, Mike Argent 009, I'm very disappointed in you for taking these guys seriously, for actually responding to Casey Nunez, and because of the fact that, you know, I already say, well, if he's got my docs, how am I supposed to respond? Or if he makes fun of something that's important or sensitive to me. Well, dude, you got to consider who's doing the making fun of. The guy's a psychotic. Look, here, let me give you an example. You go to a nut house, all right? You walk down the halls in a nut house, it's an insane asylum, all right? So they got the windows open or whatever through the bars. They're really the sick, the disturbed, the deranged. All right, so you're walking down. Maybe in real life your mother's sick in the hospital, okay? So some nut says, "Hey, your mother sucks." You know, do I stop and say, "How dare you say that? My mother's dying in the hospital"? No, I just look at him and say, "The guy's a nut. The guy's a nut. Gee whiz. Okay, you know, move on." You consider the source. You excuse the ignorance, or you just ignore the ignorance. So I say, oh, you know, ignore and block. Okay, that's kind of a pussy move. Well, you gotta face it. You gotta fight. Well, that's like a dog in the street, man. A dog, every dog he sees is gonna bark at and try to fight and puff his chest out. It's just insane. It reminds me of Aesop's story. A dog's carrying a pork chop in his mouth, and he looks in a lake and he sees a dog with a pork chop. So he opens his mouth to get that pork chop, drops his pork chop because it's his reflection. Now he's got no pork chop. You choose your battles wisely. This guy knows he can get to you, knows he can irk you. Casey Nunez, you got problems, man. I've already made a video. I took it down because then I thought, well, he was just pretending. He's not pretending. The dude's fucked up in the head. Alright? But the point is, you don't scare me. You don't, because you can do nothing. You just rant and rage in your little FEMA trailer about how life is great, and you count your bogus bills about all the money you're making. Dude, you're a sick person. And, you know, I guess, at the risk of sounding like a Jesus Christ Bible thumper, I can forgive people that are sick like that. Not necessarily forgive, but I can understand that they have demons of their own that are in their head beseeching them. But to react to them and to get all this other clown now, this internet web superstar, where the hell? He puts his sunglasses. Won't even show his face. Got his sunglasses on. He talks like he's all happening. He sent me all these horrible, disgusting, filthy emails. I laughed because it was like, dude, do you have that little of a life that you can spend all this time coming up with these threatening emails? Because I take you so unseriously. You're always talking about cocks and filth and, like, you know, filthy homosexual acts. It's obvious that you're a repressed homosexual, you know, fixated on having gay sex with me, and you know, it's not going to happen because I'm a heterosexual. I love the ladies. But what you know, at the risk of diluting the message, I don't want to dilute it. This is not just to Argent 009. It's to every clown, every moron, every sheeple that gets all nervous and posts bulletins about these people that scare you. They don't scare you. They're nothing. They're attention whores. They're just they want that. They want to know that they scare you. And it's like when I used to watch Casper the Friendly Ghost when I was a little kid, you know, it'd be like, oh, good, and he was a friendly ghost. He tried to make friends with it, but just the parents. Kids were fine with it. Oh, there's Casper. But then the parents would say, oh, ghost, and they run around and get all scared. You know, you create your own fears, people. Don't you understand that? And by acknowledging these people, you empower them. You give them just what they want. I've made tons of videos on this. That's the thing about a video. You assholes never look things up. You know, it's only the latest video. Well, this is the latest video where I'm saying, don't let these clowns bother you. Don't let them get on your nerves. Block them. Look, I drove Kyle off of here, didn't I? Because I pointed out what he was. Everybody got down on my case. Oh, no, he's a nice guy. No, he was an asshole. He showed his true colors, and it took a few months later for all you to realize that. I know of that which I speak. Understand, Rubber Band Man? It's all about you know, you can laugh. If somebody makes some fun of something that's hurting you, how did they find out it's hurting you? You put your heart out here on the internet. But you think about, who is that somebody? Is that somebody your friend? Is that somebody you sit at the table and have a meal with? Is that somebody you would say, hey, let's go hang out? No. That's somebody who's a sick nut asshole, should be in a nut house, locked away behind a door. If you take the things they say seriously, then you're an asshole. And you deserve the hate that you allow, that you empower them to put in you. Don't you get it? Now enough is enough. I'm just making this because I'm bored and I got time to make a video, but hopefully you'll understand what I'm saying. They have no power over you unless you let them. I'm reading this book about vampires right now. Okay, granted, it's fantasy, but one of the legends about a vampire is if they come to your door, they cannot enter your house unless you invite them in. Do you get that message? The vampire can't get in your house unless you invite them in. An asshole like Casey Nunez or internet web superstar or Quizmaster, these attention-whoring, needy, messed up, deranged individuals can only affect you if you invite them in. If you block them, ignore them. Oh, and what did you say? I don't have time to block and ignore, but you do have time to pull down all your videos like a little girl, you know, like left her cookies in the oven and they're burning. You have all the time to sit and make these videos about how you're not going to be here anymore if LV doesn't do anything. LV admin are a bunch of assholes, college kids running around with their hands up their ass. They don't give a goddamn about the content of the video. This is a website for posting stuff. The reason I don't dismiss it and I don't leave is because I've made a lot of real friends. Now, why should I let a couple of assholes that want to stir things up upset me and then sacrifice my friends that I have here, the true blue, the real people? I don't. I ignore the assholes. I decimate them in the comments because they can't step up to the lions. Look at Jungle Boy. One final example. Jungle Boy says, "Oh, I don't like you, Greg Lyons. You're rude. Oh, I don't like you. You're a bad man. You're." But he comes into my show. He comes in to tell me how he's doing. He tell like I'm his dad or something. Do you know why? Because he understands that I'm perspective, that I'm perceptive, that I can understand human nature. He understands my intelligence. He knows that I'm a real, true blue person. And that's what you have to be too. You got to stand up. You got to man up, dude. Man up. Be a man. Be a man. Grow some balls. Don't let these people bother you. Here's my open challenge. This is my challenge. To any of you haters, Casey Nunez, you want to step up to the line? You want to make a video about me and what all this is discussed? Though, do it. Because you know what? I'll probably fucking watch it and laugh. I'll laugh. I'll say, oh, that's funny. And then I'll move on because I got more important things in my life. Dude, this is not just the case. It's an internet web superstar. It's the same. Seek help. You need mental help. You need to sit and talk to a counselor about why you're so fucked up, about the attention your parents didn't give you when you were a kid, or about how you feel so insignificant in the real world and in the here and now. You need help for that. Get some good medication. Take Zoloft or Xantrax or, I don't know. Just take something. Get the fuck out of here. All right, I'm done. I'm done, all right? You only empower them. That's my final message. Okay, now let me find the damn button. Here we go.